All right, this is the introduction to matrices. Here is the definition of a matrix. A matrix is a rectangular arrangement of orders of rows and columns. So what I would like you to write down is this example below. We have matrix A, and then we'll talk about its dimensions. So here is our matrix. And matrices are identified with capital letters, usually A, B, C, D. So this is matrix A. And we have a dimension. So this is highlighted in the yellow here. How you identify a dimension for a matrice is the number of rows by the number of columns. So let's count the number of rows. Here's what we call row 1. Here is row 2, to give us a total of 2 rows. Then let's count how many columns we have. Column 1, column 2, column 3. Gives us 3 columns. So the dimension for this matrice is what we say, 2 rows by 3 columns. We also call it a 2 by 3. Now they also talk about entries. When we were teaching chi-squared, talked about cells. So if we want to find out what's in the second row, third column, they're highlighting this number 5 here. That would be the element of 5, the second row, third column. There are some other things that you may want to look at, some examples. You don't need to write any of these down, except for I do want you to note this matrix right here. This is what we call a zero matrix, where all of the elements are 0. All right. Please write down this information right here. 2 matrices are equal if they have the same exact dimensions and the same entries in every corresponding. So if I give you a matrix like this, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is matrix A. For it to be equal to another matrix, it must have the same exact dimensions, so a 2 by 2, and the same exact entries or elements within those positions. So these would be considered equal. So matrix A equals matrix B. All right, here are a few quick examples of some matrices. We're not going to tell if they're equal or not. I just want you to do a quick thing is, can you identify the dimensions? So let's talk about this matrix right here. What would be the dimension for that matrix? How many rows do you have? You have 1 row. How many columns do you have? 3. Now let's just do this one here. See if you can identify the dimension. All right, you should have gotten 3 rows by 1 column. Let's do this one right here. Go ahead and see if you can identify the dimension. 2 rows, 3 columns. And again, this one is 2 rows by 3 columns. So just a little review for you on the dimensions. Make sure you know how to read the dimensions. It's a however many rows times however many columns.